So this is a YouTube strategy that a retail worker used to make $16,000 just filming himself at work. An old guy made $42,000 mixing pickle juice and Pepsi. And my own brother made a full-time income 1 month after posting with this strategy from his very first video. And today I'm gonna be giving you that exact strategy to replace your 9-to-5 jobs. It's 5 steps. There's no special skills required. There's no fancy equipment, just a proven system that works. You can steal this strategy and use it today. Now, if you like this type of content, let me know by gently tapping that like button, and let's jump into it right after we go over a quick disclaimer. I always like to be brutally honest with you. Most YouTube channels do not work out. The first 5 YouTube channels I started failed miserably. And that is just reality, right? It's the same thing with YouTube as it is with any business out there. So there are no guarantees here, and you should always do your own research. With that being said, that is exactly why I post super useful videos like this, so that you don't have to fail 5 times in a row before you find success. With that being said, if you wanna have a higher chance of success and you wanna accelerate your success, go ahead and attend my live workshop, which I'm having this week, called The Greatest Business to Start in 2026. Click in the link in the description and the pinned comment below. This is a one-time workshop where you can ask me questions directly and make sure you're starting with the right idea from day one. In this one-time live workshop, you can ask me questions live on Zoom, plus everyone who attends will get an exclusive GPT, the Niche Validator Pro 2.4. And this is an AI that I'm giving away this one time only. This workshop is designed to help you to pick the correct niche and help you pick the right idea for your channel, because honestly, that's the most important thing. So links in the description and the pinned comment below, go ahead and click down there, and let's jump into it right now with strategy number 1, and that is to start with what you have. So an analogy here. You could read every book in the world about riding a bike. You could hire the best coach in the world, hire whoever won the Tour de France last year, but it wouldn't really matter. If you never get on the bike, you'll never learn. YouTube is the same way. You need to just jump on the bike. Now, if you gotta wear a helmet and use training wheels, that's totally fine, but your phone is enough. So just record what you know and start today. And the example of this is Ian on YouTube. So Ian was working in a dead-end retail job, your typical 9-to-5 job. Now, what did he do? He recorded himself working, and he titled the video, "Why Am I 30 Years Old Working a Dead-End Retail Job?" And that video blew up and got millions of views. And before he posted that video, he had 20,000 subscribers, and after that, it immediately jumped up to over 250,000 and counting. That video made over $16,000 just from ads alone, just the ads that showed on his channel. And his channel now makes $3,000 to $9,000 every month just from ads. And if you look in his comment section, you're gonna see that people donated thousands and thousands of dollars to him. I think on that one video alone, they must have donated over $10,000. Now imagine if he never recorded himself working that job. He never would have grown, right? Imagine if he told himself, you know what? I don't have anything going for me. I'm 30 years old. I'm working a dead-end retail job. There's nothing I can do. Or made some kind of excuse like, oh, I have to get a good job before I can start my channel. He never would have had success. People in general, in my experience, are geniuses, literal geniuses at coming up with excuses for why they can't do something. I want you to get really good at coming up with excuses for why you can't. All right, strategy number 2 is find the winning idea. Now, the analogy here I like to call the hot dog method. Let's imagine you had the best 5-star cuisine in the world, but you opened your restaurant up in the middle of the desert. You wouldn't sell anything. Imagine you had a really good restaurant, but you open it up in a place where you're surrounded by even better restaurants that already have a bunch of clientele and already make a ton of money. You also wouldn't do very well there. But imagine that you opened a mediocre hot dog stand outside of a stadium full of hungry people. You would sell out every single time. The important thing here is that you find the hungry crowd first. Then you show up to them with food. And even if your food's not that good, like it's just a hot dog, you're gonna sell out. That is the hot dog method. And just like location is the most important thing when it comes to a restaurant, the idea is the most important thing when it comes to the internet and when it comes to YouTube. So here's how you do the hot dog method. You find a video from a small channel, less than 100,000 subscribers, that got at least 100,000 views, so 100,000 views or more, and the views to sub ratio is 5 to 1 or more. Meaning if they have 100,000 subscribers, they have at least 500,000 views. If they have 20,000 subscribers, they have at least 100,000 views. And this is exactly what we did with my brother's channel when he started. Now, just a quick backstory. My brother spent almost 30 years in the trades. He's over 50 years old. And at one point he pulled me aside and he asked how he could make money without destroying his body anymore. And I told him YouTube. He laughed at me, but eventually he did it. We followed my strategy to find a winning video idea. The video was high-paying trades jobs no one's talking about. This video had about 1.8 million views from a channel that had around 46,000 subscribers. And we made highest paying trades jobs that no one is talking about. So we made a very similar video with a better thumbnail. We tweaked the title just a little bit. We had my brother make a script very quickly that was super easy for him to make because it was his experience. And we actually used our AI system to write this script incredibly quickly, which we will talk about in the live training. So click the link in the description and the pinned comment below if you're having trouble writing scripts, because it took him less than 15 minutes to write this one. And when he recorded his first video, it was kind of funny because my brother literally looked like AI.
Electrician, plumber, welder, great careers. Don't get me wrong.
Right? He was so stiff, but it didn't matter because the idea is what made the video blow up, not the quality. Now, if you want the exact steps that I taught my brother to get him monetized in less than a month, join my live training this week by clicking the link in the description and the pinned comment below. In this one-time live workshop, you can ask me questions live on Zoom, plus everyone who attends will get an exclusive GPT. And this is an AI that I'm giving away this one time only. So do not miss out on it. Link in the description and pinned comment below. Put it in your calendar and I'll see you there. All right, strategy number 3, match your packaging to the winning idea. So once you have the winning idea, you want to make sure that your thumbnail, your title, and your intro match it. Because the truth is, people judge a book by its cover. They always have and they always will. And the thumbnail, the title, and the intro must all say the same thing. Now, a couple rules for thumbnails. First of all, 4 words or less on your thumbnail. Notice on my thumbnail, I always have 4 words or less. And from the thumbnail alone, you can always tell exactly what the video is about. And lastly, my thumbnail is congruent with my title. So if you listen to my intros, they're also congruent with my title and my thumbnails. And one thing you should always keep in mind that the person will first look at the thumbnail, then they'll make a decision if they're gonna look at the title, then they look at the title, and they'll make a decision if they're going to click the video, then they click a video, watch the intro, and make a decision if they're gonna watch the rest of the video. So those 3 things are absolutely crucial to nail. And you not only want them to be good, which really doesn't take much time at all, but more importantly, you want them to be congruent with each other and congruent with the idea of the original video that you found. Strategy number 4, no editing and a minimum viable video. So the analogy here is when you're lost and need directions, you don't care if the person helping you is dressed well. You just need the right answer. And people searching YouTube have a problem and they want the problem solved. They're not looking for the best editing, they're looking for the best answer. Publish the video and move on. This is how M&J Metal did it. His video title was How to Make Pickle Pepsi at Home for Free. He recorded himself making pickle Pepsi with what looks like a flip phone from the early 2000s, and he didn't edit the video and he uploaded it to YouTube. And that video got over 8.5 million views in just a few months and made $42,000 in revenue. And since it's working, he keeps making this type of video. No editing, he just records and he uploads directly to YouTube. And that works. So stop overthinking things and keep it simple. Now, I'm not saying you have to have absolutely 0 editing, but stop thinking that you have to spend tens of hours editing your videos. Because in most cases, you don't. And good editing oftentimes is very simple. But of course, you need to know what to edit and what not to edit. And that's something we'll go over in the live training. Click the link in the description and the pinned comment below. Okay, strategy number 5, publish consistently. Now, there's so many YouTube gurus out there that are trying to tell you that you don't need to publish consistently because honestly, they're literally just telling you what you want to hear because you don't want to publish consistently because that sounds hard. But the analogy here goes back to riding a bike. You don't get better by reading about it. You get better by getting on the bike every single day until it clicks. 1 video a week minimum, 3 videos a week is the sweet spot, but honestly, it depends on your niche. So the best example of this is one of my clients, RJ. He uploads 3 videos a week and he grew his channel from 0 to over 40,000 subscribers in just a few months. And look, I know that 99% of my viewers just want to consume my free content, and that's why I make sure my videos are as valuable as possible. And that's also why I do free live workshops like the one that I'm doing this week. Click the link in the description in the pinned comment below. So you guys get tons of value completely free. But if you're that 1% who wants their hand held and guided through YouTube success, then book a call with us now. Links in the description and the pinned comment below should be the second link down there, or it should be the link in my about section if we don't include it down there. Now in this call, we're gonna figure out where you are right now, where you need to be. We'll see if we're a good fit to work together. And if so, we'll build a plan to get you there fast. You will get value from the call whether or not we end up working together. And if you're not a good fit to work with us, we will not accept you. In fact, we only accept about 18% of people who apply. So answer the questions very carefully. Make sure you watch the video, follow the directions in any of the emails we send, and then show up to your call ready. And the reason we're so strict about that is because we want to make sure that we can actually get you results, because we do not want to take anyone into the program that we can't get results for. So if that sounds like you, click that link in the description and the pinned comment below to book a one-on-one strategy call. And also check out this video right here of one of our clients who was able to get a massive amount of success. And this client is Isaiah, who just started with us. And in his second month, he was already making nearly $30,000 a month.